Hello there. Welcome back to my channel, Snips by Kelly. Today we're going to tackle a couple Cricut issues and questions that I get very often. One is downloading and uploading SVG or digital art into your Cricut, and the other is how to reduce the number of images in a set so that you can cut less. So that's more toward the end of the video, but first we're going to go into our Close to My Heart accounts, click on your name, and then click on Digital Library. In your digital library is every single file that you have purchased from Close to My Heart. If you have purchased a digital collection or a single digital image, this is where it will be. You can click on that, and over at the right hand side you'll see a download button. You're going to click download on the image that you want to download. And remember where you save it on your device. If you have a folder for all of your downloads, or if you simply save those in downloads, you will go to those downloads again once you get into your Cricut. I'm going to stop share for a moment, and then my picture pops up for some reason, and I'm going to go to my screen. Here I'm going to use the example of my most recent layout process video where I used the Best Day Ever Close to My Heart digital image. So what we want to do is click upload, and that will allow you to browse, and then you can browse and you can go to wherever you just saved that SVG. Now, oftentimes those SVGs are in zip files. So prior to this step, you're going to want to go find that file on your computer and unzip it or extract all of the files in it. Then when you find it, you're actually going to open the file and you're going to look for a .svg file. SVGs are what you're going to upload into your Cricut. Often there will be other things in that file, such as a .pdf, which might be pictures of all of the images, or a cheat sheet of all of the images if you actually purchased a collection. But what you're going to do is pull that SVG in, click on that, it will show it to you here. Here is the Best Day Ever image that I just used on my most recent process video. You can save it under a new name or give it a description such as CTMH download or CTMH digital library, anything that you want to do for your own organization of your uploads. And you can upload all SVGs this way into your Cricut library. So once you have that and you've saved that, it will go into your digital library on your design space. So every time you sign into your design space and you hit the upload button, you can hit view all, and you can see all of the images that you've actually uploaded into your Cricut library. Now, I have a lot of 70s images in here because I just got done with a groovy birthday party for one of my granddaughters, but I'm going to scroll down here, and here you see some of my Close to My Heart collections. So you can see my digital Cape Cod collection and the digital Good Life collection, and that is where those images are stored. When you want to actually use one of those images, I'm going to go back to the screen and show you. You're going to click upload. You're going to go to the image that you want to upload, and you're going to add it to your canvas. And this seems like this step, or getting those images from your Close to My Heart library to this step, is one of the most common questions that I get. Now, another question that I often get is how to reduce the number of images. So oftentimes images come oh, I'm sorry, I'm showing you there that you can also search for your images, And you can use your filter tool and search only for uploads. So everything, not only when you click the upload button can you find those, but you can actually search for those. So if I search for sun images and I actually click uploaded images or purchased images, it will pull those images up again once they are uploaded into your library. So you don't only find them when you click your uploads, you can actually find those when you search for what they might be named as well. So now I'm going to go back and talk a little bit about another issue. Sometimes we get images that we love so much, but there's so many little pieces to those images. Best day ever, this CTMH upload, SVG upload, I loved, and I've used on my latest process video and my latest layout, which I'll link here, has a lot of little pieces, which if I'm creating this for myself, no problem. I absolutely love how they designed it, where those connecting bits are a different color than the main bits. But what I do is I will ungroup these images, and I will pull these images apart, and I will look at those and see if there's any way that I can consolidate or make those easier. So for example, for the sun, I was building a monochromatic journey colored layout. So I made the background journey colored. I made the front into a white front. I know that I'm making it into a shaker window, so I needed a 3-inch circle to put in the center of that. So I grabbed a circle from the shapes, created that into a white circle, and then I wanted a little interior piece that said trust the journey. So I went to my images, searched for an image that said trust the journey, and typed that in there. I knew I wanted the word journey in it because my layout focuses on journey, the color journey, which is our brand new color of the year. So I found this trust the journey image in Cricut Access, and I ungrouped that image and removed the background because I didn't need the background. And then I reduced the size by clicking on the corner and made that small enough to fit into the shaker window that I was going to add to my layout that you'll see in my layout process video that I've added to my page. Then I group all that together and that is done. That's the only modifying I wanted to do to the best day ever sun SVG. So we can actually delete that now so we don't have a duplicate. I just wanted to show you what I did there. Now for best day ever, I ungrouped that and took a look at what images are in that to create that. The best day ever background I wanted to turn into journey because that's going to be a regular journey color. But you can see when I pull apart these letters, there are lots of little tiny pieces. Now, when I create for my customers, I multiply everything that I do by a minimum of 50. And some things, like my Stamp of the Month bonus kits, are multiplied by 85. And so I want to be able to I want to be able to consolidate and have them be easier to cut when I'm multiplying. If I have to cut all of those little tiny bits, it's going to be a huge challenge for me. And so I'm going to see what I can do here to be able to reduce the number of images. So let's see here. I'm looking, am I frozen here? Let me double check what's going on. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to do here is break apart the original or the image that I modified and show you what I did. So let's take that white top off. So I actually just created the, ungrouped that and created the white top. So best day ever would be white, which it already is. Then the base image, I wanted to change that to Journey cardstock. Okay. And then I want to make some of those letters journey colored, some of those letters journey glitter paper colored, And some of those letters, the light side of the journey cardstock, because you know our cardstocks are two-sided, a light and dark side. So I can get rid of the B because the B can just be the regular journey base. Then I can get rid of the little pieces because I just don't want to mess with those little pieces. I want it to be clean and easy and a lot more simple. So then I can take the E and make that gray, which is going to signify journey glitter paper. And I'm going to pick a couple other letters to make journey glitter paper. So I'm going to pick the D and the other E. I'm going to turn those gray to make those into glitter paper. And I love the little bits. Those little bits are really cute the way that they did the design, but it isn't realistic for me because I have to duplicate so many things. When I'm creating a workshop, I often create 50 sets of Cricut cuts for my customers. When I'm creating a Stamp of the Month bonus kit, I often create 85 sets of Cricut cuts for my customers. So I like to simplify as much as I can the images so I don't have to deal with so many little tiny pieces, and it's going to look great. You're going to see here at the end, I'm going to show you the project that I actually use this for. Now, I want light side of journey for some of those letters, but I don't want to have to unload my journey, turn my journey over to the light side, and treat it as a second step. So I'm going to actually flip those letters over horizontally so that they still cut on the same piece of journey, and it can be loaded into the Cricut and cut on the same piece of journey. But by reversing that image or hitting the flip button and flipping it the opposite direction, then I can actually cut it on the same page. But when it is flipped over so that it fits on the base, it will be a light color. So then my image will be regular journey, journey glitter paper, light side journey, then regular journey, then glitter paper journey, then regular journey, on light side journey, and so on and so forth. So I'm actually saving a full step of having to cut another sheet of light side paper. I'm doing it all in one step. So all I'm doing is taking the time at the front end of this project to make it an easier project to multiply. So now that you can see all of my modifications to make this a simpler step, so I can actually get rid of the second project and actually just show you how this transpires when we click Make It. So when we click Make It, it's actually only going to have 3 sheets of paper. It's going to have journey glitter paper, regular journey cardstock, and white cardstock, but it's going to cut light side and dark side journey because we flipped those images, and it's going to make it so much easier. Now let me stop share, and there'll be a little glitch for a moment where my Zoom photo comes up, and then we're going to go into the actual project that I worked on. But you can see here how it breaks apart those images, and it cuts those images in reverse. I love simplifying projects by reducing the number of images in a collection or in an image that I'm going to use. So now you're going to see a little glitch here where it pops up to my photo, and then let's take a look at the project that I used this SVG for. So I use this on my journey layout, and I've done a complete process video that I'll show you here, but you can see on my project coming up here in just a second, the best day ever, and you can see all 3 colors in there. And it looks great. It doesn't look, sacrifice quality of those images by removing some of those little tiny bits. It makes it simpler. And here is the shaker window that I created out of that sun image. Thank you so much. I hope these tips are helpful. Hit subscribe and let me know. Have a great day. Bye-bye.